All right, guys, welcome back to Phasmophobia. The weekly challenge is a good one this week. We just completed it. We were 3 for 3. We got lucky with a blood moon. So definitely some excitement in this one. I hope you enjoy. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this week's challenge. It is primitive. I'm afraid all of the electronic equipment has short-circuited. We'll have to make do without. Ridgeview Court is always a nemesis for me, so hopefully we make it through okay. It shouldn't be too bad depending on what exactly we get. Sanity pills actually restore 40, which is amazing. Normal player speed, everything looks good there. No changing favorite room is always great. 3 evidence given, even without electronics. We'll see how lucky we are with that. I guess that all depends on if they are ones that require electronics. We're not going to see it, so that'll be interesting how lucky or unlucky we get. The full 5-minute setup, so that's like beginner. That's amateur stuff right there. And very high hiding places. No door starting open. I love that. So that way, if a door does get touched at all, we know where the ghosty is. And we get a Ouija board. So we could, if we find it, quickly ask what its favorite room is. I think Ouija board is in the little laundry room. So that should be pretty easy. Quick grab and find out. So we could give that a whirl. So let's see how we do. Good old Ridgeview. We were just here a couple weeks ago for the weekly challenge, so kind of surprised they're bringing us back here. Capture a photo of an EMF. That one's going to be tricky. We only get 3 pieces of information. So yeah, no electronics. I like how you get flashlights. We don't get flashlights. Our glow stick will be our flashlight. This is going to be interesting. We can't get pictures of bones. We can't get, like, anything. We're really just hoping. I think the activity level was high. We could get a door touch. Anything would be very helpful. Let's go upstairs. Obviously, lights will not get turned on. Really need that door touch. I mean, there really isn't much of a setup now, is there? I think I'd rather keep the doors closed. In hopes that it opens one. Can always collect a bone, can't get the free picture of it, obviously. This is not looking promising up here. This is where it's going to be tricky, because this could literally be, you know, ghost orbs, dots, spirit box, and we're not going to be able to know. We'll never find out. So this could end up being a 0 evidence thing. Okay, we found a room. We haven't touched anything in here yet. I don't know why I just tried to do that. We can... I cannot pick that candle up, sadly. That would have been super helpful. But yeah, we could always just grab Ouija board and use it first thing. Touch the water. Which door did you just touch? I'm guessing you touched this door. Just didn't move it? Nope, actually it was this one. But nothing happened to it. Well, here's hoping it writes in a book. Or it gets freezing temperatures. Because that's about all I got. That's going to make this kind of difficult. This could end up being 0 evidence runs. We do have our full sanity meter. That is quite the spike. Even only dropping back down to 6, that is a 5 spike. I'm going to say we have EMF 5. I'm going to guess we have EMF. We could get some salt in there. We can light candles. But that's really about it. Being in that room, I don't need more than 1 book. If it was a larger room, I would. Like if it's a garage, I would put 1 in each area, but 1 in each side. Here, it's just going to walk through salt. Like. Get a crucifix in there, get a smudge. If we're lucky, maybe an Onryo. You know, I'll bring both since there's... It's just tier 1, sadly. But luckily, again, don't need that much range when it comes to the bathroom. And it will not change its room ever. So that is good as well. It will roam, which we were hearing. You know what? Go ahead, hit me. We were at 92 sanity. If we're down at 70, upper 60s, low 70s, we got an Oni. I think we have an Oni. What would Oni be? Oni would not be UV. It would be dots, which I can't get. We would have freezing temps. Come on, drop, baby, drop. Drop, baby, drop. We want freezing. Mimic is not in play. We have been in the dark, so that may have been... But we are definitely not getting fingerprints. It's doing events while I'm here. Not a shade. It is walk through salt. It's not a wraith. It is Gary, not the Dayan. Or Oni, spirit, or twins. If I see freezing temps. Okay, now we may get a hunt. Because we were probably in the mid 60s, possibly lower 60s. That event I was right in there for. And it dropped it another 20. Gonna say this is an Oni. We want to see it hunt. Let's light the candles in this area right here. Where are my other candles? There. There's our burning of the crucifix, which we wanted. I'm going to move the other crucifix. We need to see said ghosty hunt. Grab you. We just want to see how well we can see it when it hunts. Oni should be pretty much non-stop. Like, you pretty much never lose sight of it. Yep. You are an Oni. Yeah, that was definitely an Oni. All right. Good first one. But yeah, I mean, no evidence other than the fact that I saw the EMF 5 on here. Like, that drop right there of the 5 all the way down. Like, this is an EMF 5 ghost. That's the only thing I knew. It never did give me freezing temperatures, but definitely an Oni. The tough thing is a Raiju is faster around electronics, and we can't do electronics. But good first one. That's what we like to see. Let's head on to run number 2. Again, pretty simple, just bringing 3 things in. I might quick do Ouija. I just don't know about, because that does use up. Oh, it's snowy. It's going to be cold in the house no matter what. I think we're going to Ouija this one. I just heard something. Where did I hear it? You threw a coffee cup. You're here. I'm pretty sure it's here. I could always ask, what's your favorite room? What is your favorite room? Thank you. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. We were off a tiny bit. I think using that drains like 20%, and I accidentally dropped it back down on it, so it may have counted a couple times. So yeah, like it was about to hunt. Very active early ghost, though. Let's go ahead and use the sanity pills that we do not have. Oh, it loves to trick us. Okay. Well, we're in hunting range. We're just going to have to hope for the best. I thought there was sanity, since it did say sanity restoration 40%. Okay. At least we got 2 crucifixes in there. We can bring in some candles. See it? Maybe. Very active. Get a salt down. We can at least survive one quick hunt here. It should hit one of those 2 crucifixes. Okay, we got 2. That's really good. 2 trips in and it didn't hunt with us under... I mean, it is definitely in hunting range under 50%. So... I still was not able to check the actual room because I put it all on the kitchen table. Let's see what we can get temperatures and everything to be. Okay, there's our burnt crucifix. It is writing in a book. That is useful. Thank you for doing that. We will take any little bit of help we can get. 5-second grace period at the start of a hunt will be helpful. We can go hide behind the fridge. I dropped a smudge. There it is. Like, I had 3 smudges. I now only have 2. This could be a shade. How old are you? I want to get my sanity to 0 to see if it's even faster. Oh, it broke the board. Let's see if we can get the slow hunt. It's been the faster speed both times. The other thing we can do is if it's a faster hunt, we can time it. I did feel like those hunts were both quick, and faster Obambo's hunt is 20% shorter. So on a 30-second one, it would actually only be 24 seconds. And I think that's exactly what happened. Curious as to what the other piece of information would be. Dots. Hi there, buddy. Rar. I wanted to hunt. Come on, hunt. I'm at like 20% sanity. Why is this thing not hunting? Well, when it tires out, it is slower to hunt, so this may be the slow-moving hunt. We should hear the speed difference in the steps. I just need it to do it. It's being stubborn. Thing is, I know it's what it is. You know what? I'm not waiting for you, buddy. I know what you are. So, we're going to take our win and go. Wanted to get the hunt to show the difference, but he was being stubborn. I'm sitting here with less than 15% sanity, and he's not hunting. But the Obambo does tire. Like, while calm, the Obambo is slower to start hunting and easier to track. Just really came down to, I could tell was faster in those two hunts, so I could eliminate everything else. Getting the fingerprints secured it, because then I knew for sure. But that one probably would have been the slower hunt. But the timing also, the hunts being faster, kind of led me to believe that. So 2 down, 1 to go. All right, let's go for the sweep. Get all 3. Taking our trusty 3 items. And see how we do. We don't have motion sensors. I can do the incense. That's about it. We have a name of Jim. We have a blood moon. Fun! Well, we already know. Luckily, we can take 2 ghosts off. Interesting with the blood moon. Well, blood moon does make it a little bit easier to see. And I don't want to mess with too many doors. But it's still going up. I really didn't want the basement. And we're going to guess it's all the way upstairs. Could be garage. I'll grab that just in case. I didn't check the temperature in the garage. Really hoping for an open door. We don't have sanity meds, so I'm a little worried about doing... Oh. Heard something. What did I hear? Is it a cup off the table? What did I hear? Aha! What's your temperature? Are you like right here? Nope. You are kitchen. Okay, it is coming down here. Oh, not my favorite room. Are you here or are you there? And what is my current sanity? This one is going to be tricky. Down to 74. EMF 5 spike. I've been in there a while, so I'm not too sure what my sanity was. It is a blood moon, so sanity drains quicker. I don't think that would be an Oni. Don't know which room it is, sadly. See what's happening over here. It's climbing up over here. It is definitely staying. It's like 10. What is your favorite room? Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. It's going to start hunting. I accidentally again clicked the wrong thing. It is living room, even though the temperature was not really dropping there. But holy activity. Well, I mean, a lot of that was me with the thing. I need to make sure I have... I do have a crucifix in the living room. I really did not pick the best spots. Nothing. Okay, it already lit one of those. But we don't have much time. This one is not going to be as easy. Took us too long to find. Stupid blood moons. Sanity drops much quicker as well. My thermometer. Where's the thermometer? There. I think I just tried to turn a breaker on, or a light on, so it's not a djinn. Yep. Maybe not, I don't know. Would love to see that drop to 0. I actually got a little bit of useful information because by it throwing a book, we know it's not ghostwriting. How did it spawn on me? It was also faster. I need to see it one more time. I think that was a Gayu. I don't know what would have made it change speeds. Actually, it wasn't fast until I smudged it. It just spawned on me. It then increased speeds after the smudge. That's a Gayu. But what made it hunt there? Because a Gayu is a type of demon. It is not a teleporting ghost. If its room is the living room, it should not find me over there. It's not a wraith. I saw it, so I don't think it was a phantom. I saw it a couple times and it's walking away from me. Phantom wouldn't have blinked that much. Unless I'm wrong about the EMF 5. It should not have known I was there to go find me to hunt from on top of me. They cannot change favorite rooms. Wondering if maybe I have EMF 5 wrong and it's a mimic? Or if it was just a Gayu that's somehow... I don't believe they can teleport and spawn on you and hunt you. That's not what they do. I'm pretty darn sure by the one reading that we had EMF 5. That little slant right there. You think possible interaction? So maybe one of them was in the kitchen and one was in the living room? Because the first one, I gotta remember, it sounds normal speed, but it's actually slow. The blood moon increases their speed, so that could have been slow twin and fast twin. I need to hear another hunt. That's the only thing I could think of as to why it spawned on me. Unless, of course, like it does like a rev or something, and it was a mimic the whole time. Wasn't hunting, he was just standing there. Damn it, I wanted to see what the temperature was. Freezing temps. Okay. Mimic and twins on the table. Son of a... Alright, I think we'll have our answer. Oh, and EMF is twins. Okay. We have our answer. I crossed it off, I think, because of speed. Because it was normal. But it wasn't normal. It was actually slow and then normal. And ghosty number 2 is in the kitchen. Pretty sure that's slow twin on a blood moon. That... One more. It could have been fast originally because it's... No, because it was close. It wasn't seeing me from a distance. It's got to be twins. Gonna say possibly a Jinn, but I was close to it. It wouldn't have been fast. It would have been back to normal speed. So yeah, that's the weekly challenge this week. Not too bad. Honestly, you have to know a little bit about the ghosts. You get really lucky, you can get one. I mean, if you're really unlucky, you end up getting, again, ghost orbs, spirit box, EMF, things we don't have, and you are just hoping. The great thing, though, you don't lose any of your equipment if you fail. That's the great thing about the weekly challenge. So, I hope you enjoyed it. I had a fun one with this one this week. It's nice to just mix it up a little bit and try things like this. Even if you're not going to do it as the weekly challenge, just set it up yourself and give it a shot. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up for me. Peace and love. Thank you so much for watching the video. Like and subscribe. Do all that stuff if you can. I would definitely appreciate it. Until next time, take care.